Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Erim and today I am going to be walking you through my all-time favorite ride or die makeup essentials. So let's start. Okay, that was awkward, don't include that bit. Let me do it again, hold on. Before we get into the video, I just want to say, do not judge me by the state of my makeup because I guarantee you haven't washed your brush either. Thank you, we move. First things first is primer. Am I a primer kind of girl? Not really. But if I was to use a primer, and I do use it from time to time, it would be the Il Makiage No Filter Poreless Base. This is such a good primer because what it does, I believe it has silicone in it, so be careful if you have sensitive skin. It is comedogenic, I believe is the word, but it really smooths your skin. Like, you can't see your pores, like the holes in your face when you use this, and I just really love the brand as well as the packaging. The next thing that I use is this color corrector. So this I bought on Amazon. Is the Nip and Fab Color Corrector. I really like it because the applicator is in the form of a brush. My only problem is like you have to squeeze it and sometimes you just don't always get the right amount of product out, but I always apply it around my mouth and under my eyes. It's a very good color for medium skin tones. Now, you guys have seen me talk about this foundation in truly every single video. The Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade Tawny. Woo! Guys, when I say to you, no foundation can truly compare to this because this just ticks every box for me. I have kind of like weirdly neutral undertones for a brown girl, and this color is just bang on for me. It feels super lightweight and it literally just like stays on my face for so long. I experience creasing around my mouth, probably because your girl talks too much, and this is the only one that doesn't break up around my mouth, which I absolutely love. My only qualm with this is that you have to pay £5 for the pump. Aww. Estee Lauder, I love you, but what is that about? The next thing, and don't judge me. Before you see the state of my concealer, I'm going to show you because, listen, we're friends now. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer. Ooh, that's disgusting. I'm judging myself. It's alright, you can judge me. But it does the job. It's very, very full coverage. You only need a little bit and it blends out really nicely, especially under the eye. And I'm in the shade 4, which is the shade Fair, because I like to go a little bit lighter than my skin tone to highlight. The next thing I use, and like I said, go to your makeup counter, have a look inside your sponge drawer and tell me if your sponge is still orange or if it's actually brown, because I'm gonna say it, I'll admit it, mine is brown. I haven't washed it in about 2 weeks. That's really, really bad. I ain't got time to do that. But yeah, this is the Real Technique sponge. I really like the shape in the sense that it's got a sharp edge here in case you kind of want to cut down your nose, but at the same time it's got a pointy bit here, and I think that really helps when you're getting into the tear duct of your eye. So yeah, love this sponge, and it gets softer over time, which I really appreciate. So you guys have seen me talk about this Laura Mercier translucent powder for 101 years. This is just the best powder. There are a few others that I do like. The one that comes in the shade Honey is also fantastic. I am very used to using the transparent. You know when you just start with one product and you just get like comfortable with it, you just kind of stick with it. And what I can do with this is baking, or you can do that kind of thing where you put it on and wipe it off. All sorts of ways that you can use this, and it's just fabulous. Oh, by the way, a hack. When I'm not wearing makeup and I see that my face is shiny, I actually do put translucent powder onto like my T-zone, and that dries out like the grease that comes from your moisturizer and stuff like that. So it makes your face look generally a lot more matted without adding any color or product necessarily onto your face. So that's a good hack if you're like a makeup free kind of girl. Now this is my contour. I've been using this one for a long time. It's the Nars Laguna. You guys can see I have beyond hit pan on this. I think it's amazing. I am not queen of contour. I'm not very good at doing it, I'll be honest with you guys, but I feel like this shade is dark enough to be seen on my skin tone, but light enough for if I make a mistake, it's not that bad. Next one is my blusher. Again, this is a Nars product. I think Nars do really, really good like base products. This is the Nars Orgasm blush, and I believe this is like a limited edition packaging. It's just so pretty, and because it has bits of gold in it, you can kind of, if you're in a pinch, sometimes if I like only bringing a few products with me to like stay over or something like that, I will just bring this and it kind of doubles up as like a highlighter blush. This is such a universally flattering shade. I know it looks like super bright on camera and it's just kind of like what, but like I'm wearing it now and you guys can see like it's a really beautiful. So yeah, definitely give this a go. It is famous for a reason. I vouch for it. Now the next thing is the Givenchy Highlighter. This is called Teint Couture Shimmer Powder. Now it used to have a really beautiful like brocade finish on it, and like when I first got it I was like, oh, okay, it's like a luxury product, like maybe they're more into the packaging than they are the product itself. Guys, I'm so precious about this highlighter. I don't know whether you guys have this, like those few pieces of makeup that you save for special occasions because you're like, I don't want to ruin it. This is that highlighter. Like I haven't hit pan on it yet because I literally am just like every time I use it, but it is just such a beautiful kind of shade because it sits so seamlessly on the skin and it looks like just a pure reflection rather than some highlighters which are beautiful but they have like a pink glow to them or a gold glow. This just looks like shine on your face and I just love it. Now brows, you know, this video wouldn't have been a brow video or a makeup video if I didn't speak about Benefit. So this one right here is the angled one. I'll show you guys. So I like it, but I have kind of like sleeker brows and I like to use the one with like a thin nib at the end of it, so I do prefer that one. But this is also amazing. I use shade 5, which I think might be the darkest. It's really, really good. And then I use this brow gel to set it. Do I think this is a good brow gel? I do, because it's in my essentials kit, but I'm not well versed on brow gel, so don't take my word for it. Let me continue to use other brow gels before I get into it. The reason why I like this brow gel is because it has a really cool brush, so it's flat and then it's spiky. So what you can do, if you really want a flat to the face look, you can kind of press it on like that and then separate it, so it's really good. And plus it's colorless, so if what happens sometimes is, you know, when you do your brows and you're like, yeah, perfect, and then you set it with a colored gel, it just adds like a level of intensity to your brows that you didn't agree to. So this is see-through, which is pretty good. Now, you guys know me, I'm not really an eyeshadow kind of girl, I'll be the first to admit it, but this palette from Charlotte Tilbury, I opened it in one of my PR unboxing videos. It is the Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize. Guys, it's so good. They have it in like 3 sections of 3, so Happy Glow, Love Glow, Dream Glow, Seduce Glow. And for someone like me who's a beginner when it comes to eyeshadow, I need to be told like which 3 shades are going with each other, and I think from there you can generally work out, okay, that's like the base color, highlight color, I don't really know, shimmer color. But yeah, I love this. Definitely grab this one. And now we're moving on to properly the eyes. I've been using this little weird combo for ages. You guys have seen me do it for so long. This essentially is a Collection 2000 felt tip eyeliner pen. Because this is no more than like £2, this from back in the day at uni is how I started to do my eyeliner. If a few days before I topped up, it would be all grey and stuff on my eyelid. Oh, I didn't like it. So what I decided to do was buy a gel pot. Now this one is from MAC. This is when I leveled up. I first was using a NYX one, which was about £6. And what I do is, as you guys can see, there's lots of little holes in there. I poke my felt tip pen in there, and then I apply it. And what I did, obviously the gel is, this MAC gel is better quality than the felt tip ink that's in here. And it's just a much thicker, much blacker, much more longer lasting thing. And I get to still use this pen, which I'm used to doing the shape with. So it is definitely a win-win. And guys, this lasts like years. So I am obsessed with lining my waterline. And that was actually the first makeup product I ever got. And it was from a magazine. That was the only makeup I used for years. This one little pencil. You know, when you, like, even this one's got a little bit stubby now, but you know, I think I got it to about here and I was so scared to sharpen it because like, it's gonna go inside the sharpener. So I have a very strong relationship with eyeliners, and this one from Nars, it is the High Pigment Longwear eyeliner. I am an absolute expert when it comes to these things, the wearability of them. This is really good. This one doesn't bleed down into your eye or like shift over into your tear duct. It stays where it's meant to be, plus it's brown, so it's not as intense as a black, especially for me. Like, I've got quite dark hair, dark features, but it contrasts a lot with my skin, so if I use like a black around my eye, it looks a bit intense. So this brown is really nice. Now, mascara. You guys hear me talk a lot about mascara because I feel very strongly. I don't get lash extensions. I really believe in a good mascara. Like, I'll invest in a good mascara. I was gifted this one. It's from Hourglass. It's called Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. It doesn't look like anything special. Like, when you look at the brush, like, it looks like a standard mascara, and it really just gives drama to your lashes. So I'll show you guys a bit up close. But don't you think that it just looks like, I don't know, I really like it. So yeah, it's an Erim approved mascara. And then finally, let's move on to lips. Now, this is a bit of a bougie one. This is Kevyn Aucoin Unforgettable Lip Definer, New Naked. This is a really interesting shade. I feel like I can tell the amount of research that went into it. I'm wearing it right now. It really feels like they designed it to be the perfect like shadow color of your lips, so you can have that kind of contoured effect going on. It's just really, really, honestly, bang on. And guys, I cannot live without this. I've spoken about this product so many times. It's one of the Givenchy lip balms. And again, when I first got it, I was like, what the hell is that? But because it's a lip balm, it's quite sheer. And then you apply it. My biggest gripe with like lip products is that they're drying, and I don't like that feeling whatsoever. Whereas this, because it's a lip balm, it hydrates your lips. It makes them like you know, that you can move your lips. Sometimes when you put on like a lip paint, or what are they called, liquid lipstick, those just, oh, they're so painful. But this kind of hydrates you, and it's really good because it blends the liner that you put on, especially if you put on a shade that's a bit darker than obviously your natural lip color, which is likely that you would do that. It helps to blend it and just give you that kind of really nice like mixture of the brown and the pink, which I think complements so many skin tones. Alright guys, I have been talking for about 17 minutes straight. I cannot stand to hear the voice of mine anymore. I'm sure you guys are probably sick of it. So I'm going to leave it here. Here is a virtual hug from me to you. Mwah. Everything will be linked below. Do bear in mind, these are all affiliate links, so I do make a small commission from them. So if you are going to purchase these products, make sure to do so via my links. That would help me out a little bit. Not too much though. Don't feel pressured to buy any of this like at all. These are just the stuff I like. I'm going to continue using it. I hope you guys found like a new favorite, or you find like a new way to use your makeup, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.